Officers face many challenges in their work, and sometimes suspects will go to extreme lengths to avoid getting caught.
Just stay in that blue box. Look.
No!
Yes.
You don't want me here! You don't want me here!
Today, we'll explore 2 cases where suspects tried to seduce the police and the consequences of their bold actions.
Take everything off. Please don't charge me. I don't want to go to jail. Please, sir.
I don't want you to take everything off.
This body cam footage of an Ohio cop shows a drunk 20-year-old exotic dancer, Grace Spoonamore, getting stopped for reckless driving that caused her to crash into another vehicle and flee the scene. As the officer catches up with her, she is instructed not to get out of the car, as he only wishes to question her. With her look, it was clear she had been drinking.
Stop! Stop! Who else is in the car? Who else is in the car?
The cop then says over the radio that it's just a female, to which she responds, a white female. She then asked to step out, and the officer asked if she'd been drinking. She told him she hadn't as he handcuffed her.
Get on me like that.
496 headquarters, it's a female. All right, step out.
A white
Step out.
female.
Put your hands behind your back. Put your hands behind your back. Why did you take off like that?
I'm sorry.
Were you drinking or something?
No.
He asks if she has anything in her pocket, to which she excitedly replies, "Oh yeah, I know you want to touch me. Touch me real quick. It may feel improvised."
Nope. Do you have anything in your pockets?
Oh, yeah?
Oh, yeah?
I don't know. You want to take me? Touch me real quick. It may feel improvised.
She's led to the cop car and is asked if she's on something. She tells him she just came for dinner at Trix and denies using anything. He asks her again if she's been drinking, and this time she says she had 2 doubles of Patron tequila.
Are you on something right now?
No. I just came for dinner with my trick.
How much you have to drink there?
2 doubles.
2 doubles of what?
Patron.
Okay. So you are drunk.
And I'm going to keep it a buck with you.
Where's the owner of that vehicle?
I don't know.
Who's Donta Smith?
I just bought it.
She's asked who the owner of the vehicle she's driving is, and she says she just bought it and doesn't know. The cop asks her who Danton Smith was, and she insists she doesn't know. The cop then leaves Grace alone in the vehicle and mentions that another officer is on the way to deal with the crash Grace caused due to her careless driving.
I got another officer coming, so I'll be with you in a minute. You just get driver's license and insurance.
Yep.
She's
I
drunk.
have to, it's a fleet vehicle, so I'll work on getting the insurance. Right
Okay, all right, thank you, sir, I appreciate it.
Grace calls him back and asks if he wants a bust. The cop then goes ahead to question her, and she tries to flirt with him, calling him handsome, while also trying to get out of the car after being warned to keep her legs in the vehicle. She calls him demanding, and the cop, unable to bear it anymore, shoves her foot into the car.
Okay.
Don't hit me with what you need.
Okay, what do you...
Because I know that you want to listen to more than what I got.
What is
You
your
want a
name?
bust.
What's that?
You want a bust. Don't you?
Do you in the car?
I don't.
Okay, all right.
And you want to check it?
We are going to
'Cause
check it.
My trick?
That vehicle is going to get towed.
Okay. So you going to give me the clothes out of it?
All right, yeah, we'll get what you need out of it. What is your name? Stay in the
Grace.
car. Stay in the car.
Okay, I understand.
Get in the car. Get your
okay.
leg in the car.
Listen, handsome man.
Get your leg in the car.
You feel some type of way because my leg ain't in the car?
Get your foot in the car. Just stop. What is your name?
Grace.
Grace what?
Grace. Yeah.
Do you know your social?
No.
All right, I'm going to get your driver's license out of your purse, okay?
You can do that.
All right, put your foot in the car.
Do I have to?
Yes, put your foot in the car.
Why you gotta be so demanding? Why?
Another officer arrives and tries to question Grace, while the first one goes to get her license. She tells this officer that she keeps telling them she's drunk, but she really isn't. While the first cop goes to confirm she's under 21, making her ineligible to drink yet.
Clear, confirming she's under 21.
3 doubles.
3 doubles?
Yeah.
Where at?
Meanwhile, Grace tells this second cop she has taken 3 doubles of tequila, negating what she had told the first officer. The cops now realize it would be very dangerous to get her out of her cuffs.
Where were you drinking? Okay. Where are you drinking?
I was drinking at my friend's house.
At dinner? Where does your friend live?
I really don't know, because I'm not from Ohio.
She mentions she's been drinking at a friend's house, but she doesn't know where he lives as she's not from Ohio.
ESADA.
I'm just going to do HGN. Have you had an OBI before? What's up?
He tells her he'll be running her through some testing, but when she's to respond, she intentionally mentions He asks what she'll need from her vehicle before it's towed away, and she mentions she needs her new clothes, a Tupperware that contains steak, asparagus, and mashed potatoes.
What's that?
Not tow the new clothes I just got.
We'll get you what you need out of there.
I
In a minute here.
pay for them.
In a minute though, I'm gonna run you through some testing, alright?
You can definitely run me through. That's obviously with me.
Alright. Is there anything else in the vehicle that we should know about?
I need my Black and Milds.
Okay.
Okay. My new clothes that is in Dick's Finish Line. And some like Tupperware.
Okay.
There's some black Tupperware in there. They got my steak in it.
Okay.
With asparagus and mashed potatoes.
Okay.
I need that.
Right now.
He then asks if she has insurance for her vehicle. This causes her to get agitated as she replies, "Yes? What do you think I am, some broke?"
I'm not trying to tell you how to do your job. But I'm just telling you, call my job.
Do you have insurance for that vehicle?
Yes. What do you think I am? Some broke?
I think you're drinking and driving right now.
Definitely. Because who can stand a regular without drinking?
Who can what?
Now, you can't sell dick without selling it before it comes.
What do you mean?
You understand that?
No.
No?
No.
You gotta make it hard before it comes.
Okay.
Once
Did you just move here from Georgia?
Yes.
She admits to drinking and begins to say gibberish. He then asks for her phone number, which she gives, and asks if she can talk to him in person, as she claims, "I don't like talking to you between these bars."
I don't like talking to you between these bars. Can I talk to you in person?
You are talking to me in person.
No, I'm not. I'm talking to you between bars right now. You understand
Okay.
that?
What's your current address right now? Where are you staying?
He asks for her address, but she refuses to tell him and dares him. He tells her she would be charged with obstructing official business. She gets more agitated, still refusing to give him her address.
Constructing what?
Obstructing official business. What is
Okay,
your
that's cool.
address?
I don't care.
What is your current address?
I don't care. I'm not giving you my current address, so I will spend as many days as I have to.
The other officer questions her as the first officer attends to other files. Grace claims to be in Ohio on business.
I live in Columbus, Ohio. None of that.
He then tells her that if she doesn't give her address or more information about herself, she'll have to sit in jail until they get her fingerprint. Grace claims not to care and tells the officer to do it.
Who you are, where you stay at, you sit in jail until they fingerprint you and find out.
Alright, good. Do it.
I don't want to do that.
Do it.
What's your current address? Are you staying here?
Grace then begins to claim the arresting officer works at the club where she works as a When the cop asks, "Where's that?" Grace flares up and says, "Don't play dumb with me. Don't play me like that."
Hey, guess what? You're a bouncer that works in my club, because I'm a
At Christie's?
right? No.
Where's that?
What do you mean, what the
Where is it? Like, where's
What
the
do you mean, where is it? You know.
I
Don't play dumb with me. I ain't that dumb.
Okay.
Don't play me like that.
Okay.
It's downtown.
Okay. That's fine.
So at least 7 different officers want to report me as because I want to sleep with them because I work there.
Though it's not shown on camera, Grace spits on the cop. This adds to the list of her already long charges.
2 per second, that, and let me know.
Grace then begins to scream at the cops that she doesn't believe him, as she wasn't there when she needed him when she was bleeding out. The cop tries to explain that it happened in Cleveland, but they aren't in Cleveland. She tells him she doesn't care, as he let her bleed out on the side of the streets and keeps mentioning she doesn't trust him.
What do you want?
I don't believe you!
For what?
I don't believe you at all!
For what?
Because I've been abducted and cut up and left on the streets for these bitches. I don't believe you because you wasn't there to help me when I was needed.
Okay, but I'm telling you.
No, I don't care. I don't care. You wasn't needed when I needed you when I was bleeding out. Where was you?
Was that in Georgia?
No, it was in Cleveland.
Well, we're not in Cleveland right
I
now.
don't give a fuck. It's in Cleveland.
We're in Brunswick.
You let me bleed out.
As she speaks, the cop calmly responds, "Okay." It is unclear what she's talking about, but she seems to have had a very nasty encounter with cops.
You let me bleed. 4.5 ounces of blood.
Okay.
You let me bleed out
Okay.
on the side of the streets.
Okay.
I don't trust you. You want to send FBI attachments to deal with me? You can.
She yells at the officer as she sobs, telling him he doesn't know what he's dealing with, and speaking about girls captured and taken to Atlanta. You don't know how many girls have been captured to take to Atlanta. She mentions that she doesn't care if she's let go, and she wants him to capture the girls in danger and asks if he'd do it. But the cop seems busy talking to someone else.
You don't. You don't know what you're dealing with. You don't know how many girls have been captured to take to Atlanta. No.
No, just
Man, I'm gonna tell you straight up. Can I step up?
We're gonna go back.
She then cries about not being trusted. What makes it more interesting is that it's unclear if she's actually saying the truth or speaking from intoxication. However, the cop remains calm and doesn't try to stop her from speaking.
No,
You're in the
because
car
you
right
don't
now.
trust me.
Okay. Grace, stay in. Stay
No,
in.
you don't trust me.
Stay in the car. Come on.
You don't trust me.
Stay in the car.
You don't trust me.
Go ahead, pull it.
You don't trust me.
She
begins to scream as the cop meets with another cop.
Commit her on the OVI. The N1. The obstruction can be short formed, right?
My recommendation is do the OVI.
She later calms down as the cop drives her away from the scene and asks if he likes his job. When he tells her he does and asks if she likes hers, she tells him he's getting paid.
Yeah, it's not bad. You like your job?
It's not bad.
Yeah.
You get paid. But you would rather fuck strippers than they fuck.
As she's been transported to jail, she tells the cop, "I'll."
Well, you're gonna be out soon, so don't do
Only
that.
if you
don't
like
give
it.
a-
That's the question. Fortunately, the cop
don't
doesn't
do a
react to
shit in
this
my
and continues
favor.
to drive, not even bothering
I
to
ain't
look at
even
what she
did
was up
shit.
to in the back seat.
I'll see your face. Only if you like it, though. That's the only question. For real.
Do you have vehicle insurance?
Don't worry about it, bitch.
Is it through Progressive?
I ain't got shit! Alright? You understand that?
Getting to jail, she confesses she had actually peed on herself, claiming she couldn't help it.
I couldn't hold it.
Okay.
And I Okay, I'm counting out one.
Oh no.
Shoes. No, shoes. Shoes. Cause I already car.
Alright.
You can have them. I couldn't hold it.
Door 22, please.
She asks for his name and says he looks like a Logan.
What's your name? Logan? You look like a Logan.
He leads her into a room and instructs her to stay in a blue line.
Here,
Just stay in that blue box.
whatever.
But she once again throws a tantrum.
Can I take it off?
No, leave it on.
And I am.
Leave it on. Grace, just stop. I'm gonna get a female back here.
She tries to take off her pee-stained trousers, but is told to stop by the cop,
stay
causing
there.
her to scream.
No,
Stay there.
I want to take them off.
Okay.
I want to be in my pants. You would have tried.
She then asks him if he wants to tase her and tells him to, as she says, "I like it kinky."
You want to tase me?
No.
Do it.
Stay in the
I
blue
like
box.
it. I like it kinky.
Stay in the blue box, Grace.
The cop continues to tell her to step back, but she begs him to touch her.
You can touch
Step
me.
back.
You touch me.
She later changes and begins to scream again.
No!
Yes.
You don't want me here! You don't want me here!
Her noise causes the other cops to walk into the room, wanting to know what's wrong. He tells them she peed in his car, and she agrees that she did it out of disrespect.
Do you not understand?
Yeah.
I'm saying,
I got you. I got it.
I'm saying,
I understand
I'm
what you're
confessing
saying.
to your piss test.
Right, I understand.
You understand that?
I do. I got it.
But y'all didn't.
Right, I got you.
No.
23.
No, you don't.
I know.
No, you don't, bro.
Right.
No, you don't, bro.
I got you.
No, you don't.
She's led to the car as she screams not to be put into it. She's then forced in.
Grace?
Don't put me in the car. I want to strip outside the car. I want to strip outside the car. Please don't put me in the car. Please don't put me in the car. No.
She then began to kick.
Don't kick. Don't kick.
She's then taken to another location. Again, she tells the cops she was bleeding, and the cops don't care about her. She's then pulled in, as she refuses to go in and asks to be out in a room. It is clear now that she's had a traumatic history with cops. Grace was taken to jail and charged with OVI speeding, obstruction of official business, and assaulting a police officer. This was dramatic. From the seduction to the screams and her claims about bleeding. The cop definitely deserves a standing ovation for putting up with her attitude. Our next case gets even more interesting.
Fake cut, it scared me when I walked up.
On the 30th of October, Naomi Fur was stopped by a cop in Florida who had noticed her car drive suspiciously at a red light, and her license plates had expired.
Oh, okay.
Like you were past the crosswalk.
As he pulls her over, he lets her know her offense immediately and tells her the license plate on her car has expired, and her license has been suspended.
And your license is suspended.
As he talks to her, she lets him know she was coming from a Halloween party. She's then asked to step out after the cop realizes she must be drunk. He notes that her eyes are glossy and bloodshot, and her speech is slurred, but she claims she's tired. The cop then suggests she do some tests, which she agrees to. Her eyes are checked, and she's asked to work in a straight line, which she does well.
You're going to take 9 heel-to-toe steps.
1, 2, like that.
He then tells her to count backwards from 46 to 29, which gives her away as she begins to count from 38.
Do you think if I give you a number to start on, you can count backwards to another?
Yes, sir.
Okay. I want you to start on the number 46 and count.
He stops her, and she tells him he had asked her to start at 49, giving her away, though she promises to be sober.
Do you remember what number I told you to start the top on?
You said start at 38 and then start at 49 and I forgot the second one.
Okay.
He then decides to put her in cuffs as she's way above the normal alcohol limit, but things begin to change directions from here. He tells her she's arrested for DUI, and she begins to plead, saying she can't have a DUI and mentioning she's from Switzerland and doesn't want to get kicked out of the US. She then promises to not do it again, but all her pleas fall on deaf ears as he tells her she's not meant to even be driving, as she had 5 different suspensions on her license, an insurance suspension, and 3 failure to pay traffic tickets. Realizing this cop wouldn't listen to her pleas, she decides to take a more drastic approach.
Please, sir.
It's out of my hands tonight.
You're the one that arrested me, right?
Yes.
The cop tries to walk her to the police vehicle and tells her everything that is happening has been captured on video.
What we've done tonight is on video. Everything.
I have a camera here.
He then reaches out for something to use to cover her up, while she begs not to be charged.
Do you have a pair of shorts or something in here that we can put on to cover you up a little bit?
Jersey. I'll put that on her.
She tells him she will take everything off, but the officer instead covers her up with a sweater.
I don't want you to take everything off.
I promise I'll have somebody pick me up and drive me home, I promise.
She continues to beg, asking for an exception and asking what she has to do.
Please, can you not make an exception, please? I promise I'll be
we are
driving
past
home.
that. I need you to
He tells her she shouldn't have driven drunk to avoid jail. She begs that she will get someone to pick her up, though clearly they're past that. The cop returns to search her vehicle, where they find a beer and 2 bottles of whiskey. She's then taken to the station, where she refuses to give a breath sample. Her car was seized, but she has yet to be charged. Today we saw instances when suspects tried to seduce the police. We are definitely proud of these cops for remaining calm as their patience was tested.
Oh, you want to check me? Search me real quick. It may feel intimate.
If you agree with me, Please consider showing your support by liking this video, and make sure to subscribe to stay informed about future cases like these. Also, if you enjoyed this video, check out the next video here.
Nothing. The only thing that you could do to not go to jail tonight is not drive drunk. So.